Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Zach tries to make a modern BBS. And I showed off an early version in the last video, and basically all you could do in the terminal version, you could scroll through posts, look at ANSI art, and look at replies. So you could do all of that, and I also showed off the web version, which looks exactly the same, except it runs in a web browser using WebAssembly. So that's going to be just a nice way for people to try it who don't want to install anything. So I think it's turning out pretty well. But anyway, I added a couple more things, just wanted to show. First thing is you can actually write a post now. And when you click it, you see this little text editor, which is pulled straight from the current version of ANSIWAVE. So you can write text, you can draw ANSI art. But I added something new that I'm pretty excited about. I'm really proud of this. This little image, plus image button. You can embed an image into your post. And you might be wondering, well, how the hell does that make any sense? You're making a BBS. It's supposed to be able to run in a terminal. How will the terminal users see the image that you embed in your post? Well, I found a project called Chafa, which allows you to take any image and convert it into ANSI art. So if I click this, I'll just use this little test image of a little skeleton dude. You can see it just embeds it in the post and it converts it into ANSI block characters. This is actual Unicode right here. Like I can click right there and hit enter. This is text, believe it or not. And it turned out pretty well. You know, like this, I think this is going to be awesome. This is going to make it really great for sharing images. Yes, they're low quality, low res, but who cares? You know, this is not Instagram. I think the blockiness gives it a lot of charm. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to work really well. And this image will appear exactly the same in the terminal version, as long as your terminal supports true color. Like iTerm. If not, then it's going to look a lot worse. But still, you know, I was really excited. Like this actually turned out way better than I thought it would. You know, like it's really going to give the board a lot of character. So, you know, not every image turns out well when you put it through this sausage machine, but a lot of them look pretty great, so I think it's going to work really well. Anyway, the other thing is I'm working on the login system, and this is where things are going to be kind of unique because I don't want to deal with usernames and passwords. So what I'm going to do is when you go to log in, it's just going to say download the login key. So what's the login key? Well, the login key is a private key. It's a private crypto key, which will come in the form of a QR code. So it's going to look like this. When you download it, you just keep it somewhere safe. And this is how you're going to log in to the BBS from anywhere. You either scan the barcode if you want to log in on your phone, for example, or you can just add the barcode using a button, you know, just browse for it. So why do I want to do this instead of passwords? Well, first of all, I'm just not a fan of traditional password-based authentication. I mean, I know it's what everyone's used to, but my main problem with it is it's not very friendly to decentralization, whereas when you use public key crypto, you can very easily take your identity and go somewhere else with it, as long as you have your private key. So it's a lot more friendly to decentralization, and you know, that's something I was talking about in the last video, that I want it to be really easy to move your data. And that being said, I'm probably not going to use the matrix protocol. I know I mentioned it in one video, but you know, after looking at it, it's just not really well suited to threaded discussions like this. It just doesn't really work well for that. It wasn't designed for it. And I don't think federation is going to lead to a happy ending as far as spam is concerned. Like you need to have each server having full control of moderation, or otherwise it's just not going to work. You're going to get spammed to oblivion. So instead, how I think it should work is any given server should have moderation control, but it should be trivial to move your content somewhere else. For example, using Git, like I mentioned in the last video. So I don't really want to use matrix anymore, but I'm obviously still interested in giving you control and the ability to move servers if you need to. And I think public key, you know, using digital signatures instead of a traditional login system is going to go a long way to help with that. So that's why I'm doing that. So I think that's all I really wanted to show. Just that we finally have an editor, and we have at least the beginnings of a login system, but still a lot of stuff to do. You know, I still got at least a month and a half to make something that's usable, and it probably won't even have all the features I want in the beginning. Like scripting, probably I might have to delay that until later because I don't want to do too much stuff at once. But at least it'll have basic BBS functionality, you know, posting messages and moderating and all that, and searching. I'll definitely have searching by then. But yeah, we'll have to do everything slowly so that it doesn't just collapse into a mess. So anyway, hope you like it. If not, then screw you.